Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, very seldom do we get the females on camera, but today we have one. And I've got to tell you right now, she goes by the name The Beast. Because this lady right here, I think she relocates her opponents in the ring. First of all, I want to let Miss Barrios introduce herself. Selena, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What's that last name? What's that last name?
Barrios.
Okay, now, let me ask you a question, Selena. Why do they call you The Beast?
Because I beat up my opponents.
I love the way she said it. She cut through the chase. Let me make sure you heard that. She just beats up her opponents. Let me ask you, where are you from, Selena?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas. What mighty boxing club are you representing?
Alamo City.
Alamo City. I tell you what, I've already talked to a couple of people. Maria, I think she's one of the fighters' mother. Yes, okay, is your dad and mom here also?
Yes, sir.
I got a feeling your dad's a coach, isn't he?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is your mama here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to cut through the chase. What can the Dallas-Fort Worth, what can the world, what can Houston, what can San Antonio expect from the Beast today?
Brawling fight, hopefully a stoppage.
Did you hear that, ladies and gentlemen? A brawling fight and hopefully a stoppage. Let me ask you, how many fights have you had in your amateur career thus far? Do you know?
Yes, sir. 55. 55 and 3.
You're 55 and 3. A few stoppages?
Yes, sir.
A bunch of them?
About, yeah.
A beast, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me go ahead and kind of bring this to closure. I know your dad's proud of you. I know your mom's proud of you. Are you proud of your mom and dad?
Yes, sir.
How about a shout out to them? We want to tell them anything.
That I love them and thank you for putting me in a sport that I'm good at, and I just want to make you proud.
Last but not least, how old are you?
18.
18 years old. I got a feeling we're going to see a lady who's going to be rocking the cage. As I bring this to a closure, I'm going to put my arm on this lady because she's not hurting me right now. She's taking it easy on me, and I want to make sure she knows I'm her friend. On behalf of www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com, we're bringing you the latest breaking fighters as they come out of the chute, baby. Stay tuned for our next one. Tell you, ladies and gentlemen, we come now to a coach, a pillar of what I call boxing at its best. The Fast Cats coach, and I'm going to tell you what, I don't even deserve to mention his name. I'm going to let my coach here just introduce himself. Coach, go ahead and tell everybody out to look at the camera and tell them who you are and who you're with.
I'm Jesse Gomez, head coach of the Fast Cats, 212, San Antonio, Texas.
Did you hear that? Coach, I want to tell you what, right now where you're giving out a little bit of information, why don't you tell them exactly maybe some email address if they want to come and see you in San Antonio where they can make the action happen, or where they want to defend themselves or just get in shape.
We're in San Antonio, Texas, and on the northeast side. If you all want to contact the Fast Cats, you go to the coaches matchmaker on the Facebook. That's where we at.
Okay, Coach, let's get down to the action today. We're down here in Houston, Texas, just for one reason, and that's to show your best, to showcase who you are, the Fast Cats. Let me ask you, how many boxers did you bring down here, and how many got about?
We brought 4 boxers, and 4 boxers are matched. Patricia Cuevas, she's fighting Marlene Esparza, and we got Patrick Cuevas fighting Dominique Sosa, and we got Andres Cuevas, the Bone Crusher, and he's fighting another guy from the elite boxing team.
There you go. That's all right, Coach. I tell you what, I love the way you showcase it. You got one more. Hold on. I cut him off.
We're debuting Akimi Calazo for her first fight, and she's fighting at 118, and she is something to deal with.
I got to tell you, I already can see it right now. I love the way the coaches talk. They're humble in their words, but I tell you, we're going to be able to see what they do, and that is they get these young warriors prepared for the action that I hunger and thirst for. Coach, before I let you go, I know you got one other thing to say. Tell me what it is.
Fast Cats 212.
You heard it. You stay with us. Roland's Recap. We're going to bring you more. I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's another Roland's Recap. I've got my arm around this man because I don't want him to hurt me. This man has just climbed out of the cage. I call it the cage because he turned it from a ring into a cage. A third round RSC. I've got to tell you who I have right here. We already know him. Tony Mack. Tony, let me shake that hand, baby. I tell you what, it was quick order. I think you could have probably taken care of him a little bit earlier. I heard Coach Pavlo saying, Tony, put him out of his misery. Tell me what it was like in the ring. Let me go and give this man justice. His name is, he did climb in the ring with you. His name is Andre August. Tell me about him.
He came out strong. He was real muscular. He came out trying to knock me out the first round. Like in the first round, I always start off slow. I had to figure him out. I had to work defense, see what he got. But after the second, third round, I figured him out. In the third round, I put him away.
I tell you what, he couldn't have described it any better. I know some of the anxiety that I go through with you is a feeling out process in the first round, and very obvious. He came out aggressive. He was all over you. You know what? It gives me a little concern for just a bleep minute because I know what's going to happen next. The arsenal, the barrage, the bazookas, the grenades, the tanks, they come out, and that's what happened here. Tell me, Tony, is that what you saw also?
I saw it also. My key was to not get wild with him. I tried to stay relaxed with him because I knew he was going to come out, I was looking in his eyes. He was kind of nervous, so he was going to come out and try to knock me out, throw all he could. But I stuck to the game plan. I stayed relaxed, and you saw the outcome.
I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I got to tell you, I got a little antsy in that first round because he came out hard. He came out strong. He came out, but you know what? He wasn't landing. He was looking good, but I'm going to tell you right now, I know boxing from one standpoint. I know when I see when I see a butt cook, I better say it right. When I see a good boxer, how about that? And that's what Tony did. Tony, let's talk a little bit more about you. Had a stellar career, no doubt about it. You've already are climbing the ranks. You've already just finished the World Series of Boxing. Are you still there?
I'm still in the World Series of Boxing, yes, sir.
Okay, that's where my next question was. You've been fairly successful there. Tell us a little bit about your experience at the World Series of Boxing.
It was a great experience. I got to train with people all over the world. Not only United States, I got to train with guys from Hungary, Bulgaria, Mongolia, Germany, and all the guys from the United States. So, and I worked with some great coaches. So I couldn't get the best experience possible because it was the best in the world. So I got to spar with them guys, got to train with them guys, got to see how they work, got to see their lifestyle. So it was a great experience just to be with them guys.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, Tony, I've seen a tremendous amount of ring maturity just progress here. I'm pretty sure you got to give a shout out to your coach himself. What do you think?
Coach Paul, he's been there with me since the day I met him. It was love. As soon as he saw me, he took me in his arms. He didn't ask me no questions. Matter of fact, like 2 years ago, we was going to the U.S. National. He looked at me, he's like, Tony, where did you come from, man? He's like, you just up in my gym one day. He's like, next thing you know, you was a kid coming to the gym. Now you've been there every day, training, working hard, and look where he helped me get to this point.
Well, I got to tell you, you know what? I couldn't have agreed with you anymore. The patience that he's had, not just with you, and I'm not saying that in a way, but I think the patience he has with the boxing game itself in gathering all of the experience that he has, and he pours it back into all of his boxers. Let's step to another phase of your life right now in the boxing world. You're about, I think, at the level of considering a pro career. That's what I think. I'm blowing smoke. I don't know. You get to answer that question. What do you think about that question?
Pro. It's coming soon. Right now, I'm going to go for the 2012 Olympics. That's the goal. I'm going to go with this U.S. Nationals one more time. My short-term goal is to get to the Olympic trials, and then my long-term goal is the Olympics. So right now, I'm just taking it one step at a time, and then when the time comes for pro, the time will come. I started boxing at the age of 20. I'm 26 now, so slowly progressing, so the time will come for pro, and when it's time, we're going to make it happen.
I'm going to tell you, I think that is a quick study from 20 to 26 where you're at right now, what I see. Let me go and ask you a very, very pointed question. You've climbed into the ring with a bunch of the world's best, but I'm going to tell you, there's a local man around here that kind of shakes the cage. He shakes the ring. He brings a lot of excitement. His name is none other than Samuel, the main event Clarkson. Tell me a little bit. Y'all have had a couple of encounters. I know you know each other up close and personal. What do you think about, I hate to use the word rematch because I don't think there's a rematch. I'm just talking about another time in the ring.
Sam is my friend. We in the same weight class, so we have to get it in. But I beat him twice. He want to beat me, but I think that I'm a little bit over his level, but eventually he's coming after me. He want me, but I'm not going to let him get that victory over me.
I love the answer. He is also showing maturity in the ring outside of it. Great answer. I like that. Well, Tony, I'll tell you what. As I come to the end here, you hear all the music around here. We're at the Azteca Fairgrounds. We're down here in the mighty city of Houston, where they raise them a little bit more spicy. But I tell you what, I've got a man here who kind of negates that spice. You know, they say the Hispanics down here are a little bit more spicy. I know you didn't climb in the ring with one, but I tell you what, I got a feeling you got some salsa equalizer. Let me see those equalizers right there, baby. I want to see them, baby. That's what they are. These right there come from the heart. Tony, anything else you want to tell me that I may have not just asked that would be great fight fan information for all the people out here, not only in Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas, but all across the world and across the nation who are looking at you right now?
2012 is my goal, 2012 Olympics. I just want to thank God for bringing me this far. And I just want to give out a special thanks for all the people that was behind me, my coach. And I want to thank Derek James. Derek James, he been helping me as well. Me and Earl Spence been sparring together, training together. And he been helping Coach Paul with me, so that's helping out my progress. So with them two, Coach Paul and Derek James on my side, I think I could take it to the top.
Coach Pablo, get in here. Get in here right here. I want you to get him in here also. Coach, one question, una pregunta. What do you see on the horizon? What do you see in the future, el futuro? The Team Mac.
I see Team Max as one of the best fighters out there, and I think he's going to do a great job just staying focused.
You heard it straight from the mouth. I tell you what, we're going to bring another Roland's recap to the end, but I tell you what, it is not an end for me because I got a hunger and a thirst for what I call boxing, baby. I can't get enough. Stay tuned on www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com until our next Roland's recap. We salute you one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, now I come to the end of a beautiful day here at the Azteca Fairgrounds. You hear the Hispanic music back behind me. The Tejano music, baby. And the party is still coming together. But I've got to tell you, we've just finished 39 bouts. And Texas came down here. I got to say, Dallas-Fort Worth came down here. We had Texas Select. We had Paul. We had everybody out here. We came out with a great, great win. I tell you what, Tony Mack, we just had an interview with him. He fought on one awesome display. And I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this was the second annual Elite Meet of Texas. We salute none other than Undefeated Magazine, bringing us and hosting a view that was second to none. A quick shout out to Mike Campbell. And also, we have Mrs. Rosemary Clark. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm on camera and I'm excited right now. But as I bring this to close, I've got to tell you right now, that Houston brought a mighty team. I've got to also tell you, Denver came down. I'll tell you what, it was an up close and personal tournament today, baby. They came them out. And I tell you what, I'm going to be back for number 3. And I've got to tell you right now, I had the joy of being in the ring and introducing these young warriors, these champions of tomorrow and today. I got to shake their hands. And I tell you, they are humble in spirit, humble at heart, but courageous in the ring. I tell you, I'll take one of those over any of those highfalutin mayors. I'll take them over a council member. I'll take them over a city manager, because when they crawl out of that ring and they see the true worth of what life is, the humbleness and the respect they give us. One more time, Roland Gomez on behalf of www.NorthTexasFisticuffs.com, giving you the latest and greatest moving action of combator sports in the state of Texas. We salute you. Until next time.